Welcome to EliteYoga. I'm Clare, your instructor, and today we are going to get into some of the Pranayama techniques. So actually we'll just start with one technique today. Pranayama is a deep breathing, controlled breathing. So we'll do this with our stretches for cyclists today. All right, let's go. So we're going to start on your back, and if you look, put it between your knees. If you don't, just have your feet a hip width apart. And let's just lightly hold the block with your knees, your inner thighs. Okay, and you're going to place your hands around the side part of your ribs. Okay, and then you're going to feel down the lowest part of your ribs. And you'll notice that your lowest back ribs are really quite low. And that's where you want to start your inhale from. So down here. So have your hands like around the side of the ribs and then down towards the back. Okay, so your chest cavity is huge. Let's start breathing in from this part of your chest cavity. Breathing in. So it's like you're expanding your back when you breathe. And breathing out. Okay, so you're going to visualize breathing in, starting from this lowest part of your chest cavity, outward, out and back into your back. And so you breathe all the way up to your armpits, and then breathing out. And you'll feel your ribcage get smaller and deflate. And there are muscles, keep going, that control your inhale and exhale. Spine muscles, abdominal muscles, and your diaphragm. And your diaphragm is this muscle that allows the rib cage to expand and contract. But we want to think about not contracting when you're exhaling, it's just falling slowly, sighing out. Okay? And then I want you to start to lift the muscles from the tail to the navel. That's called Mula Bandha. So you're going to draw in these muscles, the pelvic floor and the lower abdominal region from the tail to the navel, and continue breathing. So I'm going to do one more deep breath like that. You can start, I don't really like counting, like you don't want to constantly count, but it is good to begin with just, for example, counting in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice and smooth and refined. One more like that. So notice this lower abdominal region is pulling in and up. It has nothing to do with your diaphragm expanding and releasing. And okay, so let's now take the block out, and you're going to breathe like that for all your exercises. Legs straight, and we're going to breathe in, lifting up this left knee, and breathing out, rotating to the right. And breathing out. Breathing in. And out. Keeping your Mula Bandha in and out. Okay. More breathing in. And out. And we'll back to the center. Breathing in, lifting up your right knee. And breathing out to the left. And breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. And don't worry if your breath is a little bit faster than that, but use the full range that you can do right now at this time. I'm offering like an intermediate ground. You might be able to breathe more slowly than that. But you're not breathing into your belly. You're drawing the more abundant in and up. You're breathing into your chest cavity, where your lungs are coming back. So your lungs sit mainly in the back of the rib cage. Okay, crossing the right foot above your left knee. And breathing out, picking up your left foot off the floor. Breathing in. Breathing out. Pressing the knee forward, breathing in the right knee. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. Placing your foot down, breathing in. Breathing out, rotate to the left. And breathing in. Pressing down your right foot. Breathing out, rotating the right knee out, down towards the front of the mat. Breathing in. And breathing out, reaching lightly out through your hands. And breathing in, lifting up through the crown of the head lightly. And breathing out, coming back to the center. And breathing in, crossing the left foot. Breathing out, lifting up your right leg. Breathing in. And breathing out. Drawing the right knee in, the left knee out. And breathing in. And breathing out, rolling the pelvis down onto the floor. And breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in, placing down the foot. And breathing out, rotating to the right. And breathing in. And breathing out. Expanding your shoulder very wide. And breathing in, reaching up with the hands. Keep a deep breath. Breathing out slowly. Left knee pressing forward. Breathing in, waking up through the crown of your head. And breathing out, coming back to the center. Taking your strap and placing the right foot in the strap, the ball of your foot. And just start to align your body, left leg down. Pressing the ball of your right foot into the strap, the big toe further than the other ones. Breathing in. And breathing out, opening your toes. And breathing in. And breathing out. Widen your shoulders to the ends of the collarbones. Breathing in, lengthening up to the crown of your head. And breathing out, stretching down with your sit bones. Breathing in, take the strap in the right hand. And then breathing out, rotating to the right leg. And breathing in, reaching your left heel down, forward. And breathing out, reaching your right toe away. And breathing in, lengthening up the great head. And breathing out. Remember how you have your hands on the chest cavity. And one more breathing in. And breathing out. Coming back to the center. Take the strap, roll the leg. Breathing in, right arm out to the side. Breathing out, rotating. Breathing in, stretching the sit bones down. Breathing out, reaching your right foot away. And breathing in, lengthening out through your right hand. And breathing out, coming back. And lengthening the strap. Right leg facing up. And open your toes. And breathing in, opening your big toe now, forward. And breathing out, open your shoulders wide. Breathing in, spread your toes. And breathing out nice and slowly. Engaging in the bunda always. And breathing in. And breathing out. And take the strap in the left hand, breathing in. Breathing out, rotating the leg to the left. And breathing in, opening your shoulders. And breathing out, feeling the right glutes engaged. And breathing in, reaching for your left big toe. And breathing out, coming back to the center, lowering the leg, swap the hand. And breathing out, changing to the right. And breathing in, feel the backs of the shoulders on the floor. Breathing out, reaching away with your foot. And breathing in. And breathing out, coming back to the center. Okay, so now let's come on up to sitting. And big one for this one, crossing your legs and flexing your feet. So, staying here or increasing it to the double pigeon, which is one on top of the other. Okay, then put your right hand down, breathing in. And exhale, you're just going to reach to the right, drawing on the right left shoulder blade down. And breathing in. And breathing out. And come up, breathing in. And breathing out, moving to the left. And breathing in, lowering the knees. And breathing out. And breathing in, coming up to the center. And breathing out, rolling your hip bones forwards. And breathing in, engaging more under more. And breathing out, stretching your sternum forwards. Breathing in, lowering the knees. Expand your back on the inhale, breathing out. A little bit more like that. And breathing in, sitting up. And changing your legs, breathing out. Breathing in, pressing down your knees. And breathing out, moving to the left. And breathing in, opening your shoulders. And breathing out slowly. And breathing in, come on up. And breathing out, moving to the right. And breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out, rolling your hip bones. Breathing into the back root. Expanding your back. And breathing out. And rolling your hips forwards, breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in, sitting up. And breathing out, we're going to stretch your left leg forward, bend your right knee out to the side. Taking your strap around the ball of your foot. Okay. Pressing your ball of your foot lightly into the strap. Breathing in. Pressing your sit bones down. Breathing out. You're lifting through your Uddiyana Bandha from the tail to the sternum now. You're sucking in from the tail to the sternum and reaching your sternum forwards towards your foot. Okay? So eventually you keep reaching and your head reaches, the crown of the head then reaches towards the foot. Breathing in and breathing out, pressing your sit bones back. Open your shoulders, breathing in, drawing your shoulder blades down your back, and breathing out. Breathing in, stretching your spine even more. Breathing out, come on. Okay, placing the strap around the ball of your right foot. And breathing in, pressing your sit bones down, lift Uddiyana Bandha. Exhale, rolling your sit bones back. So Uddiyana Bandha is from the tail to the sternum now, sucking it up. This is a forward bend. Breathing in. And you're in a forward tilt of your pelvis. Breathing out. The hip bones are rolling forwards towards the thigh bone. Breathing in. And breathing out. And that's the same thing as rolling your sit bones back. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in, lengthen. And breathing out. Come up. Okay, stretching your left leg forward. Sitting up on the block, if you can't sit up, you just straight back. Bring your right foot on the outside of your knee. And then there's the option today of turning out this left knee and flexing your foot. Place the left elbow in front of the right knee and the right hand behind your back. Pressing down on your sit bones on your right foot and breathing out, rotating to the right. And breathing in, pressing your sit bones down into that back ribs, breathing out, rotating. And one more, breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in, look forward. And stretch the legs. So crossing your left foot on the other side of your knee, staying there on the block too if you need. Option to go a little more advance into the pose. Right elbow in front of your left knee. Left hand around the back. Breathing in, pressing your sit bones down. Lift more under. Breathing out, rotating to the left. So the muscles from the tail to the navel draw in and up. Breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. Breathing in, moving forward. Okay, soles of the feet together. Virasana. Sitting up on the block if you can't sit up with a straight back. Breathing in, pressing your sit bones down. The little toes and the heels together. Breathing out, rotating the knees out. And the option to press your sit bones down and your sternum forwards today. Breathing in, so don't round your back, just straight back. Breathing out, lowering your knees. And breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in, sit up. And let's take our knees together. Okay, coming into a single pigeon, placing your right leg forward, and your left hip has to face the floor. And breathing in, rotating your right knee out. And breathing out, nice and slowly pressing down the top of your left foot, reaching it back. And breathing in, flexing your right foot. And breathing out, feeling your left glutes engage. And breathing in, open your shoulders wide. And breathing out, lowering the knee. Coming around to the left leg. And your right hip facing down to the floor. And breathing in, lifting your walk under. And breathing out, rotating the left knee out. And breathing in, pressing down the top of your right foot and reaching it back. Breathing out, feeling the right glutes engaged. One more breathing in. And breathing out, lowering the knee. Coming off your hip carefully. And we're going to come down onto your front. Hip bones down. And we'll take your right foot, your right hand or two hands, hip bones down, and glutes lightly engaged. Open your toes, breathing in, and breathing out. And again, tucking your tail, breathing in. And breathing out. Option to advance it, coming up in your elbow. Hand on the top of the foot, breathing in. Or stay where you are. Breathing out. Glutes a bit more engaged now. And breathing in. And breathing out. Taking your left foot, breathing in. And breathing out. Your glutes slightly engaged. And breathing in. And breathing out. Option to advance it or stay there. And on your elbow, breathing in, take the hand to the top of the foot. And And breathing out slowly. Breathing in slowly, drawing your breath in from those lowest ribs, expanding it out all the way, and breathing out. Releasing the foot, coming up to your knees, placing your hands down so that the fingers face your knees. Soft elbows, so a little slight bend in the elbows so you can lock them. Open your hand down into the floor and pointing your sit bones back, breathing in and out. And breathing in and breathing out. Keeping your toes touched and sitting on your toes, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Gently come up to place the tops of your feet down now. And if that hurts your knees, you can be on the mat doubled over or a very flat cushion, so tops of the feet down now. And then rolling your hips backwards, so you're rolling your hips towards your ribs, glutes engaged. Lift the sternum up to the ceiling. Take the backs of your thighs for the moment and wrap your shoulders outward so they turn away outward. Open your shoulder. And then you can stay there or you can reach towards your heels. And the final position, Virasana, this is called. Breathing in. Breathing out, keeping your glutes engaged, lifting all one down. Pressing down your shins lightly, breathe in. And breathing out. And hands to hips come up, breathing in. And breathing out, we're going to place your knees together and sit down on your shins. And then, if that's just nothing for you, you can try the yoga pose Virasana, which is to take your knees together and your shins apart. And then, or your feet apart, I should say, take your calves, roll them to the outside of the bone, and gently sit down between the feet. Still gently pressing down at the top of your ankle, so we're stretching now these muscles here actively, and you'll feel your calves pull up and there, so those muscles are engaged to lengthen these muscles. Pressing down, gently breathing in, and breathing out. If your butt's on the floor, you can put your elbows back for a moment, drawing your knees together, breathing in, and breathing out. And one more, breathing in. And breathing out. Come up. And gently come forward. And we're going to put your hands a shoulder width apart. And breathing out, lifting into downward dog. Wrapping, rounding your shoulder blades down and forward. Same action in the hand. Wrist creases straight to the edge of the front edge of the mat. Middle finger straight forward. That's the middle of the hand. Pressing down the thumb and index finger to open the shoulders. Breathing in. And breathing Breathing out, lift your sit bones up and back. And breathe in. And breathe out. Stepping forward with your right leg, or lowering your knees and stepping forward. Breathing in, pressing down, your right foot, second toe forward. Breathing it out, hips coming under, hips to ribs, lengthen your left heel back. And breathing in, opening your shoulders, pressing down your right foot. And breathing out, when lower your knee. And breathing in, keeping the hips rolling under. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathe out. Stepping back to down dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. So forward. And rolling under, breathe in. And open your shoulders, breathing out. And breathe in. And roll your right knee. And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And out. Strengths down. Stepping back to down dog. Sit bones up and back. Forward shoulders. Out. And then breathe in. And lower release. Okay, come on up to standing. Feet and knees are apart. Rotate your right leg out and your left toes in. So right thighs wrap out and lift up without locking your knee. Breathing out, pressing the pelvis to the left. So your shoulders are wide. Breathing in. Out. And breathe in. And breathe out. And coming up, top around. And breathing out, low, pressing the pelvis to the right. And breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathe out. Come up, breathing in, turn your feet forwards, the outsides of the feet parallel. Breathing in, lift your ribs up off your hips. Breathing out, you're going to forward bend, and you're going to take your hands to the backs of the knees or the big toes. Taking the big toes, breathing in, lifting your sit bones up, your shoulders wide, breathing out, your elbows out, your sternum forwards. Breathing in, out, in, out, one more. lengthen the sternum forwards. And when you're out, hips come down to stand. And that's your session today. Thank you very much. I'll see you next week.